list. And the div tag is a container, a box that groups other elements together. You'll use div constantly as you build real pages. Every HTML page follows the same basic structure. You start with the HTML tag that wraps everything. Inside, you have a head section for information the browser needs, and a body section for the actual content the user sees. Everything lives inside these two. That's HTML in a nutshell. Tags, structure, and content. Once you understand that, you can build the skeleton of any web page. Now let's make it look good, because right now, HTML alone looks pretty plain. Welcome to CSS Cascading Style Sheets. This is where your web page goes from plain and boring to actually beautiful. CSS controls colors, fonts, sizes, spacing, and layout. It's how you make your site look exactly the way you want. CSS works by selecting an HTML element and then applying styles to it. Here's how it looks. You write the element name, called the selector, then inside curly braces, you write a property and a value. For example, P, then color :blue. That turns all your paragraph text blue. Here are 3 CSS properties you'll use constantly. Color changes the text color. Font size controls how big or small text appears. And background color fills the background of any element with the color you choose. 3 more essential properties. Margin adds space outside an element, pushing other elements away. Padding adds space inside the element, between its content and its edge. And border draws a visible line around the element. These 3 control spacing and layout more than almost anything else. All of this comes together in what's called the CSS box model. Every element on a web page is a box. At the center is your content. Wrapping that is padding, space inside the box. Then comes the border, the outline. And outside that is the margin, space between this element and others. CSS gives your web page its personality. Colors, spacing, layout, it all lives in CSS.